Feeling mo ba minsan lagi kang naghihirap kahit na hindi naman? Parang feeling mo laging kulang kahit na sapat naman? Maybe that's money dysmorphia. Money dysmorphia is a distorted way of seeing your finances. Para siyang body dysmorphia pero sa pera naman to. What are the signs that you have money dysmorphia? Number 1, you feel poor kahit na hindi ka naman talaga naghihirap. Number 2, yung naka-budget na pero feeling mo hindi mo pa rin kayang bilhin yung isang bagay kahit na kailangan mo naman talaga siya. Number 3, meron kang fear na laging maubos yung pera mo kaya every spend feels like a threat. Number 4, either compulsive spender ka or hoarder ka. Next, meron kang constant anxiety about job loss, about losing an income, or what if maubos yung savings ko, kahit na meron ka naman talagang emergency fund na nakalaan. And to make things worse, minsan, you sabotage your own progress. Kahit na meron kang ipon, kahit na nagsasacrifice ka, pero feeling mo, kulang pa rin. Nandyan din na parang hindi mo na ma-celebrate yung wins mo, yung promotion mo, yung pay raise mo. Feeling mo, hindi enough yung pera mo. Kaya, hindi mo na isi-celebrate yung mga bagay na worth celebrating naman talaga. Next, bumibili ka para lang may ma-prove na worth sa ibang tao. Which is, to me, pointless. Of course, you overwork kasi feeling mo dapat lagi kang hustling. Kasi anytime, pwede kang maghirap ulit. Sometimes, ginigil trip mo din yung sarili mo every time na gumagastos ka for rest, for family time, and minsan pa nga even for health. Why money dysmorphia is dangerous? Number 1, because it drains your mental health. Tanggal niya yung peace na meron ka. It blinds you from the truth na stable ka naman talaga eh. Feeling mo lang hindi. Of course, it stops you from enjoying the life na pinagtrabahuhan mo. Minsan kailangan pa rin talaga nating gastusan yung mga sarili natin. It pushes you into unhealthy money habits, either overspending or extreme hoarding. Worst, it can destroy relationships dahil nagiging over-controlling ka na. Kung feeling mo, isa ka sa mga to, you have to pause and check your numbers. Check your reality. Hindi lahat ng fear mo ay facts. Minsan, tong mga fears na to galing to sa trauma, minsan galing sa comparison, at minsan galing sa pressure. There always needs to be a balance between saving and enjoying the present. Ikaw, meron ka rin ba ng mga fears na to? Comment mo naman sa comment section.